Hello everyone, you're welcome to this our brief video. Mm, this our brief video for Route 53. I'm just trying to do part 2 of the video because I already did part 1 of the video. And in this part 2, we are simply going to be focusing on geolocation policy. So the first part that we did on was the policy that we worked on the last time was simply on simple routing, and we used A records as well as C name records. So that was what we did last time, but this time around uh, we are going to be using geolocation. That means that here we choose the location that the DNA queries originate from. So if we decide that the query should come from France, then we know what people in France should be able to have access to. If a query comes from America or USA, we know what the people in USA should be able to have access to. And we can define any place, any location, and let them have whatsoever we decide. If we want them not to have any access to our website, we'll define it. Even if they have our domain name or the domain record or DNS record, they will yet not be able to access our information or access our information if we decide that they can if we decide that they should do that. So basically, this is what we have here. If we come to Route 53 here on this dashboard here, we are going to go to hosted zones, and look at here. I already have a registered domain. I did this in the last video. So if we open our registered domain here, I can decide to create a record, and I'm going to be using maybe like 3 to 4 locations. I will use like those in location in USA, look, Canada, Paris, and any other part of the world. So then generally that's what I'm going to be doing. So if we come here, we could say we are creating www dot blontum.com, and I'm going to be using an A record, which means that I'll be using IP addresses. See, I have servers that I've already launched and they are running. So here is in Virginia. If I open here, I can be able to get the public IP address. So if I copy this public IP address and move back here, we can be able to paste it here. Where did I do that? So this is www. Came here and we paste it here. Okay, so I say it's geolocation. So I choose geolocation, and it will be like, which location do you want queries to come from? And if I decide that everybody that is in Canada, I choose Canada, and I can call this Canada ID, and that is it. I don't want to do any health check. I can add another one, and again take the same domain name, www dot, and again I'm going to be using the same IP, which means that for the IP address here, and it's the geolocation, and the question is, where is this coming from? We can say United States. So if we come here, we see United State, and we have it here. So I can name it as United. No, I could just say US. Could just say USA dot ID, and add another one again here. Let's choose those from France, for example, and um, we receive the same domain name www.bluntum. So I have a server that I have launched, and it's in France. This server is in London. Let me see. I think I have a server that is, this one is in France. So I could simply copy the IP address here and come back here, and we are right here, and we paste it here, and all that. This is geolocation. Where is that? We are choosing is it Paris or France? This is France. Let's see, this is France here. France, yes. And we can call it France ID. And then we can choose another one. Oh, did I went to create it immediately? Okay. Oh, sorry about that, but it's been created because that's fine. So it's been created. It's using one and the same uh DNA record here, www.lontum.com CNAME. So it's using one and the same thing. So it's been created. Let's see. It's pending, and soon enough it's going to create. I'm still going to go further to create another one. So I'm still going to go further to create another one. www. That okay. This time around, I will decide that anybody that is not from all the defined zones, if you're not from France, if you're not from USA, if you're not from Canada, then you will not have access to this website. I will just say you are not permitted to watch, to see anything on this website. So if we come back here, I'm still using the IP address to define this. So I have this one here, and geolocation. Come here, and what I would choose here is default. So default, I call this default. Alrighty. So this already done, and I create it as well. Now, one thing that you will notice here is I have simply used only air records. Air records will not match with C names record, because when you want to define it using the same domain name, it will be conflicting, and it will not allow you to create that. So if you were to use it, you have to either use only C records or A records, and you do that, and that's it. It's as simple as ABC. This is very simple. So if I come back again here, let's see if our resources are running. Come back here. Let's This is geolocation. There's United States, Canada, default, and France. So let's see if this one is running already. So if we come here, we pick this one, and let's say, of course, I'm in US. So if I paste it here and run this one, let's see if it's going. Yep, this was launched by this. Okay, it's allowing me to go to this website, and let's try again. Come back here, and I come to the one in Canada. So if I were to be in these locations, I mean there are the four locations here: United States, Canada, default, and France, I should be able to access the various information that has been displayed in the server. But so far, if I try to verify this different locations just from my browser, I will not be able to have the information displayed, because my browser will still be recognizing just one and the same um, domain name. So, for example, this is France. If I come here and I'm trying to test from my browser will still be recognizing but that I'm in US. So it won't display to me what somebody in France should see. So it's simply going to display to me only what somebody in United States is supposed to see. Not until you move to like France and you try to test it in France, and then you can see bienvenue à France. If I have viewers who are in France, please do test this and tell me if it's working. Actually, there's a website that you can use and test this, but it would take very long time to get it. See, this is France, but because of the fact that I'm in US, it's still going to turn me back to this. But if somebody were to be in France, is going to see a different message. You know, like if I go like to my server, for example, and look at the server that I use for France. Where is that server? I think this one, yeah. And I try to use it, uh, the IP address. Let me show you what somebody in France should see. Like this. Let's see here. Just give it a couple of minutes. Just give it a couple of minutes. Just give it a couple of minutes, and we will see what somebody in France should be able to see. And since I'm in US, I am forced to see only what those who are in US can see, and those who are in France should see a different thing. So it's taking. You see that it shows here bienvenue en France et nous vous souhaitons un agréable soirée ici. Okay, so that's what somebody in France should see. And for those in default zones, they should be able to see something like this. They should be able to see something which tells them that they are not allowed to go into this page. You are not welcome to this page. That's what they should see. But since I am in US, and my definition tells me that anytime I log into this website here, the only message that I should see is should be this one. Any message anytime I log into this website while I'm in US, I should only see this message here. I should only see this message here. Anytime I log into this website while in US, I should be only be able to see only this message. This server was launched by this. That's the only thing that I should see because I'm in United States. Alright, thank you guys very much. It's been a tedious day, and please do like my videos. That's the only way you can help and grow my channel. Thank you and have a wonderful evening. Bye bye.